Meme coins continue to be one of the fastest growing sectors in crypto, where everyday people can take small amounts of money and turn them into massive sums. And in just the past few weeks, we saw one lucky trader make over $670,000 in just 2 days with the launch of a brand new meme coin platform. And in this video, I'm going to break down how they did that, but also talk about this broader trend that's forming so that you can know about it and see these opportunities before they arise, because that's the key, is being early. And that's what I'm going to show you how to do in this video today as a blockchain developer myself who works this technology on a daily basis. So if you're new around here, hey, I'm Gregory, and on this channel, I turn you into a blockchain master. So if that's something that you're interested in, then smash that like button down below and subscribe. And well, there's definitely some good opportunity to make some quick money with meme coins and in the crypto space. The absolute best way to make it is to increase your income by becoming a blockchain developer. And I can show you how to do that step by step from start to finish over at dappuniversity.com/bootcamp. All right, so let's get into this. Let's talk about how this trader made over $500,000 in just a couple days with the launch of this new platform. Now, obviously nothing I'm saying in this video is going to be financial advice. I'm not telling you to buy or sell any specific cryptocurrencies based on this information, and you should always be super careful with meme coins. Nobody should be risking their life savings on this type of thing. But with that being said, let's talk briefly about how meme coins have evolved in 2024 and how the game has changed, because that's how these opportunities are popping up, okay? So really, meme coins have been around for a long time in crypto. We've seen Dogecoin's been around for many years, things like Shiba Inu, Pepe in 2023. But in 2024, especially in the early part of the year, the name of the game was Solana meme coins, okay? Where basically you go on websites like Dex Screener or Dex Tools, you'd find new meme coins were launching every single day. You place your bets there and then watch the price hopefully go up, okay? Now, in the earlier part of this year, we saw a new platform called Pump.Fun launch, okay? So what is that and why is it important? Well, basically, I call this kind of like a pre-market tool where people can create their own meme coins, like a meme coin factory on this page with a few clicks of a button and just a few dollars. Upload a picture. They can basically, pre-launch their coin this way. Okay, it goes into a bonding curve. After, if the goal has been met, then basically that coin will start trading on an open market like Radium on Solana, and pretty much anybody can start buying it outside the Pump.Fun platform. Now, this has been an absolutely insane success on behalf of the Pump.Fun team. We saw lots of coins that were launched on this platform go to insane valuations, and also Pump.Fun collected over $100 million in fee revenue for its first year of launch. That's absolutely insane. That's like, you're gonna have a hard time finding another startup that can do something like that. And so Solana meme coins and also Pump.Fun really changed the game. And when you see a protocol generating revenue like this and you see coins, popping off like crazy, there's going to be other copycats come out and try to get some of this market share. Not just that, not just in the Solana ecosystem, but on other chains. Now, let me tell you why that's such a big deal, because this is part of what you have to understand in order to get 2 steps ahead of the game. People love finding new opportunities early in crypto. Not just new coins, but also new platforms. And when stuff migrates to new chains, there's not a lot of activity there yet for these types of apps. And when you can become an early user of those types of applications, that's where some serious returns can come into play. I put out a video a couple weeks ago talking about how this trend had migrated over to the Tron blockchain, something we haven't really seen much of in the past year or so. And, we saw Sun Pump, which is basically a Pump.Fun clone where you can launch a coin for basically free almost and go through the whole same sort of pre-market deal as Pump.Fun. And so that saw a huge wave of activity. Go check out that video I did. There's people made a lot of money off of the Tron rotation with Sun Pump. And so what that did was it showed that Pump.Fun was a wildly successful business model for the platform and also people investing in the tokens. It showed that, that model could be duplicated onto other chains and people would have appetite for speculation with Sun.Pump, which basically means, hey, there's lots of opportunity for other people to rinse and repeat this cloning strategy onto other chains that aren't seeing this type of activity yet. And that's exactly where the opportunity came in, where this trader made, over $500,000 in just a couple of days. So what platform was it on? Well, it was on the Ether Vista platform, which is a Pump.Fun like meme coin factory on top of the Ethereum blockchain. Okay, so you can see the on-chain analysis of what this trader did. Basically, they turned $5,000 into $670,000 on EtherVista in just 48 hours. Okay, that's absolutely insane. So let's take a quick look at EtherVista, how it works, how it's a little bit different from Pump.Fun. So again, it's moving this trend over to the Ethereum ecosystem. Okay, so basically anybody can get on here and use the launcher to launch their own coin. Okay, you can discover new coins. You can actually swap directly on EtherVista, but there's some important differences. Okay, so basically one key feature is they have a liquidity lock. So basically this is designed to prevent some of the rug pulls that we see on something like Pump.Fun. So basically the liquidity is locked for 5 days. Okay. That basically helps out with some of the data that they're seeing from these other projects where the rug pulls tend to happen within the first 2 to 4 days. You at least have 5 days of liquidity locking safety, so there's no rug pulls. Also works slightly differently because the EtherVista charges fees in native ETH, whereas most DEX platforms like Pump.Fun charge fees in respective tokens being traded. Okay. It also has an EtherVista token. Okay, which is the token that this trader, made the pretty massive killing off of. So basically, the EtherVista token has deflationary mechanics. Tokens are burned with each transaction, basically decreasing the supply over time. It has a fixed supply cap. It also has a fee distribution where the platform charges swap fees in native ETH. But a part of these fees are used to buy back Vista tokens, which are then burned. And then finally, it has rewards for liquidity providers. So basically, the LPs earn rewards in ETH, and these rewards are calculated using a mechanism that basically, helps with long-term holding. Obviously, not financial advice. I'm not endorsing the EtherVista token. I'm just telling you that's part of their platform. So that being said, now one quick word of caution is because this is a new website, okay, there are some features on the site that are not super clear to the end user. So here's a quick cautionary tale. I was telling you the liquidity gets locked for some number of days. Sometimes it's not always clear. And this person was testing it for themselves. They got some money locked in the protocol because it wasn't clear that the ETH-USD pair has the anti-rug protection and was locked for a certain number of days. So they're able to get their money back. They just have to wait a couple days. All right, so that's an overview of EtherVista, a new meme coin factory that works a lot like Pump.Fun that's gotten some traction, just like we've seen this other rotation. So again, just reiterating the point here is that we see lots of people make early gains whenever a successful business model in crypto essentially is copied and pasted to a new ecosystem where that model hasn't really taken off yet. That was an early success story of this project and how it worked and how some early traders made off quite handsomely by getting in early. Now, what are some other opportunities kind of like this that, haven't seen some of the same type of profits? Well, I'll give you one for free. Now, this is not an endorsement, but it is one that I'm seeing start to gain some traction, which is Snek.Fun. Okay, this is basically a Pump.Fun clone on Cardano. Okay, not financial advice, not an endorsement. It's just an opportunity that I'm seeing out there that hasn't blown up quite like the other ones just yet. So basically, it works more or less exactly like Pump.Fun if you've used it before. It charges a fee. I think it's like $25.80 to list a coin. It's about $8 time recording this video, which is a little bit higher than Solana the last time I checked, but still pretty dang cheap. Again, this is on top of the Cardano ecosystem as opposed to Solana, but again, that's one ecosystem that hasn't seen a ton of meme coin activity to date. And there have been some technical issues with the launch of this particular site. So again, you want to be really careful with anything that you do in crypto, especially on meme coins, especially some of these new things. You never want to play with any money that you cannot afford to lose. All right, so that's another example of this business model being copied and pasted onto an ecosystem that hasn't gotten a ton of activity yet, especially in terms of the meme coin hype, okay? Now, why do I want to tell you about this? Well, because again, there's huge upside opportunity in finding out about this stuff before it really goes crazy. And what I also want to say is this is not going to be the last time we see another clone launch into an ecosystem that hasn't quite gotten traction yet. Why is that? Basically, what I'm saying is this opportunity will probably present itself several more times. Well, when you see, Pump.Fun with their revenue that's publicly available on the blockchain, that they got $100 million, basically in the first year of operation, there's a lot of people who are going to want to launch new platforms to try to take some of that market share. We've seen this time and time again in crypto. Uniswap launches, you see all these copycat dexes come out. Okay, you see OpenSea launch, become the NFT platform. All these copycats come out, try to do the same thing because their revenue numbers are public. So we will likely see more pumped up fund clones. We may even see some people who are doing a lot of innovation in this space to build something bigger and better that attracts people in a way that these clones haven't done yet. On the other side of the screen, we've got all these, traders and speculators in the crypto space who are always going to be looking for a new opportunity to try something new that nobody else has done yet, to find that next, 100x, 1000x, 10,000x that can blow up overnight. So it's a tale as old as time. These are some examples of how this has played out recently, and that's why I expect for this to continue. And that's what you need to know in order to connect the dots to where these opportunities come up. You don't have to wait for somebody to tweet about it. You have to wait for somebody to make a video about it. You'll already be 2 steps ahead of the curve. So let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Have you tried any of these new meme coin platforms? Have you made any good money off memes? Are there any ones that you are really excited about? You want to share your wins? And whenever you're finished leaving your comment, make sure you smash that like button down below and subscribe. And as always, while there's definitely some good opportunity to make some quick money in crypto, even with meme coins, the absolute best way to make it in this space is to increase your income by becoming a blockchain developer. And I can show you how to do that step by step from start to finish over at dappuniversity.com/bootcamp. You really don't have to be an expert to get started today. I've helped people with zero coding experience become real-world blockchain developers in a matter of months. So that's all I've got. Till next time, thanks for watching Dapp University.